Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Crack JEE in English, the channel of Unacademy. And I am Jeetendra Dixit. Here's my profile. So I've been mentoring IIT-JEE aspirants for last 11 years. Hi Parshva. And I teach mathematics. I did my BTech from IIT Kanpur. So in today's session, we are going to start area under the curve. We have already finished differential calculus. Now, from today onwards, integration is also already done earlier. Now we will do area under the curve and differential equations in upcoming sessions. Maybe in next 10 days we'll finish these two topics. But before we begin, let me tell you about the Unacademy subscription. Hi Raghav. Is my voice clear? Oh, wait a minute. I think I've started wrong PPT. All right. So, as you know, Unacademy is India's largest online learning platform, and if you're preparing for IIT-JEE, then you can have two types of subscription: Plus and Iconic. So, Plus subscription, you get unlimited access on the platform. You can watch live sessions of all the educators who are teaching for IIT-JEE. नहीं बहुत ज़्यादा टफ इंटीग्रेशन यूज़ नहीं होगा, easy integrations यूज़ होंगे. Are you practicing integration, Raghav? Are you practicing integration? I've already recorded, I've already taken integration sessions on integration. So just finish those integrations. I'll see a lot of good questions in those sessions. And these are the subscription charges for Plus. You can subscribe for 12 months, 24 months, 6, 3 and 1, 12 and 24 months, 38,500 and 56,000 respectively. And use this referral code JEET1 to get 10% discount instantly. Now, this is Iconic subscription in which you get all the benefits of Plus, and apart from that, you also get a personal coach who will guide you throughout your preparation for top exams. Your test analysis will be done in a personalized manner. Your study planner will be customized. Bi-weekly reviews will be given. So all these features will be there in Iconic subscription. And Iconic subscription charges are 56,000 for 1 year and 86,000 for 2 years. And of course, you'll get 10% discounts using the same referral code JEET1. All right. Now this is Unacademy's learning app, which you can download from Play Store. And after that, you can start. If you don't have any subscription, you can watch special classes also. Unlimited special classes you can watch on this platform, and these classes are completely free. We are doing vector algebra and integration together. All right, vector algebra and integration. Okay, you want to write JEE main January, February wala, huh? That's why you are doing a lot of topics together. ठीक है, चलो, let's begin today's session. Area under the curve. So in definite integration, we already know that if we integrate fx from a to b, okay, and say this is the graph of fx, this is the graph. So if we integrate fx with respect to x from a to b, then we get this area, right? If graph is above x-axis, then this value is going to be positive, and this will be the area for this particular graph, okay? But let's understand it in some other way. Suppose we have a function fx, okay, and another function is say gx. This is gx, and we need to find the area between fx and gx at these two lines. Between these two lines, vertical lines I have plotted. This is x is equal to a line, and this is x is equal to b line, okay? So between these two ordinates, we call these lines ordinates. Between these two ordinates, we need to find the area between fx and gx. That means we need to find this area, okay, this area. bounded by these two curves. Although it is not bounded by these two curves, it is bounded by four curves. Bounded by means bounded by two curves. Like if you draw two curves, then this is the bounded area. This is called bounded area. If you say this is F and this is G, then shaded portion represents the bounded area by G and F. If you ask the bounded area by three functions F, G and H, say these are the graphs of F, G and H, then this will be the bounded area. Okay, this is the bounded area of F and G. So it is very important to identify the bounded area. Sometimes it might happen that you need to find the bounded area by F, G and H. And say figure is like this. Figure is, say this is F, this is G, and say this is H. Okay, this is H. So this is H function, this is F function, and this is G. You need to find the area bounded by all three. So clearly you can see one bounded region you can see here, right? This is one bounded region. And the other bounded region you can see is this also, right? This also you can see is a bounded region. But this is the first one, say this is the second one. But which one is the area bounded by F, G and H? F, G and H. Now this is an important point, okay? So second one is bounded by F and H only. But the first one is bounded by F, G and H. So sometimes it might happen that when you are drawing 2-3 functions, then you can see 3-4 bounded portions. But you need to look at the graph carefully and see which bounded region has boundaries by all the functions. All the functions. If you're calling 4 functions, then in boundaries, all 4 functions should be present. Like in the first example, which I was supposed to write here, this is area. This is area bounded by. This is area bounded by y is equal to fx, y is equal to gx, and x is equal to a line and x is equal to b line. You can see these are also boundaries. X is equal to a line and x is equal to g line. All right. So I think you got the point. Have you understood this point? So this is the area bounded by these 4 curves, in which 2 are vertical lines and 2 curves, F and G. All right. Now how to write this area? Now I'll explain this, how to write this area. So first I'm taking this kind of graph. So first, area bounded by fx and gx only. Okay, and say if area is bounded by fx and gx, then surely they must intersect each other at 2 points. Okay, so I'm taking like this. This is say fx and this is gx. Okay, so now you can see the bounded region. So first of all, what you need to do is, first of all, you need to find these points, okay, where these 2 curves are intersecting by solving fx and gx. So let's say these points are a and b. Okay, so you have got these points. Now you need to integrate to find the area. Integration किसका करेंगे? देखो, अगर हम किसी भी point पे, if I at this point say this is x, I am plotting a vertical line. Okay, this vertical line. Then जो vertical line काम की है, that line is this, right? You can see I need to integrate this line, right? This region, this. What is this area? See, at this point, I'm taking this interval as dx. This is dx. Okay, this is small interval. So you can see this rectangle, width of this rectangle is dx. What is the height of this rectangle? So height you need to calculate by y2, the coordinate which is above, minus y1. If you need vertical difference, that is y2 minus y1. So what is y2? So this length is basically, you can see this is f curve, this is g curve, so this is f minus g. This length is given by f minus g. So area of this strip is basically f minus g, okay, fx minus gx multiplied by dx, and then you need to add up these strips. So these strips, length of these strips will vary according as the function of functions f and g, right? So if f minus g will vary, this strip length will vary, right? So हमने ये strip length लिख ली. This strip length is f minus g multiplied to dx, and now we need to integrate it from a to b, and this will give you the area. You don't need to put mod in this if you are writing ऊपर वाले function से नीचे वाला function. Sahan Kumar, you can't find me. Are you there? You can search me by my name, Jeetendra Dixit. I take special classes at 1 o'clock. I just finished one special class. So anytime you can come at 1 o'clock and you can see my special class. I just take special classes only. Those are free for everyone. Okay, so you can also watch those classes. So f minus g, this will be the area. मतलब ऊपर वाले से नीचे वाला function subtract करेंगे तो you'll get positive area. If by mistake if you do g minus f, then there's no problem. Still you'll get the area, but it will be with minus sign. So you need to put mod in that case. Okay. Got it, Raghav? Is this point clear? ऊपर वाले से नीचे वाला subtract करना है, ठीक है? So this we are integrating with respect to x. Sometimes it might happen that curves are like this. Curves are like this. Like this is one of the curve. Now this is not a function, right? It might be a circle, it might be some parabola like this, you know? This is like fx and this is gx, okay? Y is equal to fx and y is equal to gx. Now in this case, how to integrate? In this case, you can see it is difficult to see these points, to find out these points. It is difficult because graph is like vertical. So in this case, we'll integrate it along y-axis. Okay, we can see these two curves are bound. These two curves are bounded between y is equal to, say this point is a, y is equal to let's take y1 and y is equal to y2. Okay, so between y1 to y2 we can integrate. Now which length we need to integrate? So if I draw a horizontal line, then this is the length which we need to integrate this time, right? Now this is the strip. Now, and this length will be called dy now. Width is now dy. And what is this length, by the way? This length is y2 minus y, this length is x2 minus x1. X2 minus x1, x coordinate of this f curve minus x coordinate of g curve. This is x coordinate. This horizontal length is x coordinate, right? So we need to find x. यहाँ से x निकालेंगे, that will be f inverse y, और यहाँ से x निकालेंगे, so that will be f inverse of g inverse of y. Okay, in this case we can integrate f inverse y, जो right side curve है, minus left side curve, that is g inverse y into dy. Okay, and limits will be along the y axis, so from y1 to y2. Okay, this will give you the area. Okay, so sometimes you need to find the area along y axis also. Is this point okay? Have you got this point, Raghav? All right, तो हम y के along भी integrate करेंगे sometimes. That depends on the graph, कि graph कौन सा दिया हुआ है. Okay, now let's generalize some. Let's more generalize this curve. Suppose we have more than two curves, area bounded by f1x, f2x, f3x, and f4x. All right, suppose four curves we have. So this is say f1x, this is say f2x, this is say f3x, and say this is your f4. So clearly we can see where is area bounded. This is the bounded area, right? But how to write the expression of integration? See, so first of all we need to find these points. Point of intersection of f1. This was f1 and this was f1 and second curve is f3, right? This is f3 नीचे वाला. ये f1 है. This is f1. This is f3. this is F2, and this is F4, right? So first off, we need to find this point x1, which is point of intersection of f1 and f3. Then you need to find this point, और थोड़ा rough sketch idea भी होना चाहिए, graph भी rough sketch बनाना पड़ेगा. So we need to find this point. Say this point is x2. Then we need this point. This is x3 say, and then we need this point x4. Okay. Why do we need all these points? See, if I write this area, okay, which is bounded between f1 and f3 and these two vertical lines x1 and x2, only this part. In this strip length will be used. What is the length of this strip? Length of this strip is basically f1 minus f3, right? So if I write this area, I'll divide this area into three parts. Why? Because you can see after x2 ऊपर वाला कर्व चेंज हो जाएगा, ऊपर वाला कर्व f2 हो जाएगा, नीचे वाला will remain same, right? It will remain f3. And after x3 again नीचे वाला कर्व चेंज हो जाएगा, it will become f4 and f2 will remain same. So that strip की definition change हो जाएगी, right? So if I divide this into three parts, this is A1, say this is A2, and this is A3, then total area A is equal to A1 plus A2 plus A3. All right. Then A1 I can write F1 minus F3 into dx. Limits will be from x1 to x2. Then I can write x2 to x3. It is going to be F2 minus F3, right? F2 minus F3 dx. And then A3 is going to be from x3 to x4, F2 minus F4. Okay, ऐसे लिख लेंगे dx. Inverse, in the previous question, yes, you'll have to find x in terms of y, but it will be very easy. The function will be given like this, y square is equal to x. So you'll automatically get x in terms of y square. Basically, you need to write x in terms of y. So if you have this curve y is equal to x square, that means you already have x in terms of y. You need to do x2 minus x1. जैसे y as a function of x लिखते हैं, वैसे x as a function of y लिखना पड़ेगा. That is the inverse. Inverse का उतना concept लगाने की जरूरत नहीं है जितना हम functions में लगाते हैं. You just need to express x in terms of y. In ऐसे questions में x will be given in terms of y. X will be given in terms of y. That's why we will be applying this method. I'll tell you when questions will come, okay? You will automatically come to know. ये वाला कहाँ लगाना है, okay? Is that okay? नहीं, अच्छे क्वेश्चंस भी आते हैं, इजी भी आते हैं, सब आते हैं. Chalo, let's start practicing some questions. So the first question is find the area of the region x comma y which satisfy this x square less than equal to y is less than equal to mod of x. Okay, ऐसे लिखा हुआ है. So let's figure it out. ये क्या लिखा हुआ है? Try this. In equation always represents a region. ठीक है, जैसे y is equal to, जैसे y less than x लिखा है, right, and greater than 1 लिखा है, for example. So y less than x means y is equal to x line plot कर लो. This is y is equal to x. In this region x is greater than y, okay, and y is less than 1. Y is less than 1. That means y is less than 1 means ये बना लो इससे नीचे. मतलब ये जो इन इक्वेशन है ये रिप्रेजेंट कर रही है इसको, इस रीजन को. y is less than 1 and y is greater than 1. I'm sorry, y is greater than 1. Greater than 1 means इस लाइन के ऊपर, वन लाइन के ऊपर, एंड y is equal to x लाइन के नीचे, राइट. सो बिटवीन दीज टू ओपन है ये, बट इन दिस इट विल बी क्लोज्ड. ट्राई दिस वन. 1 by 6 are you getting? Okay, let's check it. So if I plot this, y is equal to, first you need to plot y is equal to x square. So I've plotted y is equal to x square. So y is greater than x, this is y is equal to x square, okay? So of course y will be greater than x square above this curve, okay? Y ज़्यादा होगा x square से. And second, you need to plot y is equal to mod of x. So y is equal to mod of x is this. Y is equal to mod of x. Y should be less than mod of x. This is y is equal to mod of x. So y should be below this. That means this is the bounded region, okay? Of course this, right? So I hope you have done it correctly. Let's check. If I solve these two curves, then this point is going to be 1 and this point is going to be -1. So just integrate it from 0 to 1 and double it. So our answer is 2 times of 0 to 1. ऊपर वाले कर्व का इक्वेशन है x, नीचे वाले कर्व का x square, because when x is positive it is going to be x minus x square. So x minus x square, and once you integrate it, it is 2 times of, if you integrate x, there is going to be x square by 2 minus x cube by 3. Yes, it is 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3, which is 1 by 3 finally. 2 into 1 by 6. Yes, 1 by 3 is the correct answer. You got it right. Now the next one is very good question again. Find the area of the region bounded by, satisfied by x comma y, where x comma y satisfies y is less than equal to x square greater than equal to 0, and y is less than equal to x plus 1 and greater than equal to 0. So these questions are important for JEE main because they give questions in this particular form, in form of inequations. Sometimes students get confused. So let's practice this. What is this region represented by these inequations? Okay, so plot it. Find the area of the region represented by this. Is it visible clearly, the color, Raghav? The question is visible to you clearly? All right. Okay. Plot it. Try to find. तब तक मैं भी plot करता हूँ. I'll also plot it. 5 by 3 you are getting. Let me check your answer. 5 by 3 is not correct. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. It might be correct because I have given you the wrong. This by mistake I've written x square. This should be x square plus 1. Actually, if I don't do that, if I want to make it x square plus 1, then this point is going to be, irrational. You can see the solution 1 plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac 5 divided by 2. So 1 plus root 5 by 2. So it is less than 2. This point will be irrational. Then also answer will not be this 5 by 3. It will be different. Then diagram will be like this. Diagram will be like this. And you need to find this area. Okay. तो ये वाला point निकालना पड़ेगा और ट्रेपेजियम बनेगा और इस कर्व को इंटीग्रेट करना पड़ेगा. So just make it 1 and then we will do it. Okay. अब मैं कर देता हूँ. But answer is not 5 by 3 in this case also. Although we can do it, but calculation थोड़ी सी 1 plus root 5 by 2 नंबर आएगा तो उसको यूज करना पड़ेगा. Okay. Although it is not difficult, जो मैंने लिखा है उसमें भी करना difficult नहीं है, but just to keep the calculation right, I am plotting this. इसका ग्राफ बनाएंगे x square plus 1 का, then it's going to be like this. Okay, like this. It's a parabola again. Sorry for the typing error. Writing. Okay, so this point is 1, this point is 1, x is equal to 1, and this point is x is equal to 2. Okay, so below this parabola, right side of y-axis, y is above x-axis, y is greater than 0, x square plus 1 is also greater than 0, right? And x between 0 to 2, so x is also about, right side of y-axis above x-axis. Can you see that? X is more than 0 and less than 2. So before this line, x is equal to 2, this is x is equal to 2 line, this is x is equal to 0 line, this is y is equal to 0 line, and this is y is equal to x square plus 1 curve, and below this line y is equal to x plus line ke niche. So you can see this area and this area. Okay, these are the bounded regions. So now if I write, then it is going to be 0. This point is 1, right? We can solve it easily. X square plus 1 is equal to x plus 1. So you can see x is equal to 0 or 1. Okay, so 0 पे intersect कर रहा है और 1 पे intersect कर रहा है. Okay, now you can write 0 to 1 x square plus 1 dx. All right, plus x plus 1. Question is easy, but we need to understand all the boundaries, because when question becomes difficult, then that is the main challenge. Students do it wrongly because of the boundaries. They do not write the shaded area properly. Okay, तो इसको इंटीग्रेट कर लेते हैं. तो आंसर इसका आएगा, have I written it correctly, x plus 1. yes. तो ये तो खैर ट्रेपेजियम का एरिया, तो we can directly write ट्रेपेजियम का एरिया. This length is 3, this length is 2, and this length is 1. So area of the trapezium, we can write sum of parallel sides, so that is 3 plus 2 into distance between the sides 1 divided by 2. Okay, and this we can integrate x square plus 1. So it is going to be x square x cube by 3 plus x and 0 to 1. So it is going to be 1 by 3 plus 1, and this is going to be 5 by 2. Okay, so final answer is going to be, if I take LCM 6, then this will be what are you saying? No, you don't need this area. X plus 1 minus x square. Oh, you are doing mistake. Are you writing this area, white wala? Are you writing this area, Raghav? Dhruv, good afternoon. Then why did you write x plus 1 minus x square plus 1? Dhruv, beta, I don't know about yours, sir. I don't have that kind of information. Maybe he is teaching on some other channel. I don't know. Nine x plus 1 minus x square plus 1. How did you get it? We need only this area. देखो मैं फिर से बता रहा हूँ. अच्छा, are you integrating this thing only which I have written? देखो मैं एक बार फिर से बता देता हूँ. Which area do we need? We need this area which is below x square plus 1 and below x plus 1 both, okay? And we need this area which is below x plus 1, okay? Above x axis, right side of y axis, left side of x is equal to 2 line. So this is the area. These are the boundaries. And this is the correct answer, 23/6. We are adding because we need this area plus this area. Add ही तो करेंगे एरिया को. कैसे आएगा? ये एरिया मैंने अलग निकाला रेक्टेंगल वाला. ये ट्रेपेजियम का एरिया ट्रेपेजियम के एरिया के फॉर्मूले से निकाला. Oh, you are confused. You are thinking ये माइनस क्यों नहीं लगाया? Because I am calculating. Okay, I'll tell you why. Now I got your doubt. See, when okay. Wait a minute. Just have a look. Do you know that we need the shaded part, this area of this region? Are you sure about this? We need this area of this portion, okay? No, you just tell me. Are you sure that we need this area? Are you sure about it? Okay. Now see how to find it. मैंने यहाँ पे एक वर्टिकल लाइन बनाई, ओके? दिस एरिया इज बाउंडेड बाय, इसको दो पार्ट्स में डिवाइड कर दिया, देखो, फर्स्ट पार्ट एंड सेकंड पार्ट. नाउ फर्स्ट एरिया इज बाउंडेड बाय दिस कर्व and x axis. Is that okay? And these two lines, vertical lines, okay? Is that okay? Now what is this curve? This curve is y is equal to x square plus 1. What is this curve which is below y is equal to 0? So you need to integrate y is equal to x square plus 1 minus the curve which is below. इसका इक्वेशन क्या है? y minus 0 into dx and x from 0 to x up to 1. Now tell me, is this okay? This integration will give you this area. जब x axis के साथ एरिया निकालना होता है ना, तो सीधे कर्व को इंटीग्रेट कर लेते हैं, जीरो सब्ट्रैक्ट करने की जरूरत नहीं होती है. बट व्हेन यू हैव सम अदर कर्व लाइक ऐसा होता, fx gx एंड दीज टू लाइंस, ये निकालना होता, तो f माइनस g करते, राइट? f माइनस g. अब यहाँ पे g जीरो हो गया ना, g इज x एक्सिस ओनली. टेल मी राघव. सो मैंने यहाँ पे ये सीधे लिख दिया था, ये वाला का 0 to 1. ये पहले पार्ट का एरिया दे रहा है. टेल मी, इज दिस ओके? Then we have this area, okay? इसमें इंटीग्रेट भी कर सकते हो, because this is a trapezium. I can clearly see it's not necessary that you always need to integrate. Whenever you have figures like triangle, circle, trapezium, square, rectangle, you can directly write the area. In this you are getting a trapezium. Although you can integrate x plus 1 also, which I have written here. x plus 1 को किससे सब्ट्रैक्ट करोगे? इसमें ऊपर वाला कर्व x plus 1 है, नीचे वाला कर्व y is equal to 0 है. in this length, in this interval from 1 to 2, ऊपर वाला कर्व x plus 1 and नीचे वाला कर्व y is equal to 0, x axis. That means ऊपर वाला कर्व x plus 1 से 0 subtract करेंगे. You'll get this length. All right. Yes, you can do that. You can do that. You are saying that you want to write the area of this bigger trapezium. देखो जो तुम बोल रहे हो, you are saying, I'll write it. Are you saying this? Are you saying this? 0 to 2, we will integrate this line, right? This line, that means x plus 1 dx minus, इससे ये पैराबोला सब्ट्रैक्ट कर देंगे. लेकिन पैराबोला कितना सब्ट्रैक्ट करेंगे? नहीं, कौन सा 0 to 2 and subtract parabola from 0 to 1. If you subtract parabola, are you saying this? Are you saying this? देखो ये, are you saying this? You confirm me, then I'll tell you इससे आएगा कि नहीं आएगा. ओके, देखो इससे क्या होगा, ये पता है कौन सा एरिया देगा? Okay. देखो, when you integrate the first part, when you integrate the first part, this part, it will give you the area of this bigger trapezium. ये दिख रहा है ये trapezium, this bigger trapezium, right? जिसको हम trapezium के फॉर्मूले से भी निकाल सकते हैं, sum of parallel sides between, है ना, this. And after that you are subtracting the parabola. That means you are subtracting this area from this trapezium. You are subtracting this area. ये एरिया तुमने हटा दिया, तो रिमेनिंग क्या होगा? Now I am shading the remaining area. Remaining area will be with white color. This will be remaining, and this will be remaining. Do you need this area? Is it your question? ये तो ठीक है, ये वाला तो ठीक है, बट ये रॉन्ग है ना, ये नहीं चाहिए ना हमें, ये नीचे वाला चाहिए, वो तुमने हटा दिया. Okay, that's why it is wrong. All right, you got it now, huh? Got it now? Pakka? Okay. Find the area. It's not necessary that you always integrate, okay? Like here is a trapezium, so you can apply this area of trapezium. If you have a circle, you can apply the area of circle, pi r square. Semicircle, pi r square by 2. Quarter circle, pi r square by 4, okay? Are you getting these points? तो जहां पे इंटीग्रेशन ना करना पड़े वहां पे और अच्छी बात है. Find the area bounded by y is equal to under root of 1 minus x square and y is equal to x cube minus x. Try this. Getting something? What is this first curve? What is the first curve? The first curve is basically a semicircle of radius 1. So semicircle. This point is -1 and this point is 1. Okay. So y is equal to 1 minus. Yeah, if you square it, you'll get this y square is equal to 1 minus x square. It is x square plus y square is equal to 1. So it's a part of this circle. When you again solve it, it is y square is equal to 1 minus x square and y is equal to plus minus of under root of 1 minus x square. So plus means above x axis and minus of under root of 1 minus x square is below x axis. Okay. So this is a semicircle which is above x axis. All right. So I think you have got it. And this is a curve whose roots are x into x minus 1 into x plus 1. Also, this is an odd function, okay? Odd function. So it is symmetric about origin. It's symmetric about origin. So if you plot this curve, its roots are 0, 1 and minus 1. So it will come from downwards. It will cut like this. It will go up between 0 and 1. It is going to be below this circle. You can check it. You can check the maxima by differentiating it. So by differentiating it, you'll get 3x square minus 1. You'll get x is equal to plus minus 1 by root 3. Okay. So you put 1 by root 3 and you can check this maximum value, which is coming at 1 by root 3, will be below this circle. This point is going to be below the circle. You can check it. And then it is going like this. Okay. Why did I talk about symmetry? Because I wanted to tell you that these two portions see, I was talking about the symmetry, okay? It is symmetric about origin. Just because to show you that these two areas, this area and this area, these two areas are equal. That means even if we calculate one part with x-axis, then other part will be of same area, I mean equal magnitude area. So Raghav, are you getting this point? Is that okay so far? Confirm, then I'll continue. Okay. Now we need area bounded by these two curves. Area bounded means we need this area. Let me shade the required area with white color. So this is the area which is required, okay? This part. Can you see that? This and this also. है ना? So एक काम करते हैं. I'm shading this part. Okay. This is a part inside the circle and outside the curve. Then you need this part. Can you answer it? It's very easy. Without integration, you can answer it. Without integration. You need this portion. It's very easy. See how beautiful graph is this. Just first part means what? Yeah, of semicircle. Yes, yes, very nice. Actually, we are removing this part from semicircle. We are removing this part from semicircle. But again, we are adding this part to semicircle, right? And these two parts are of same area, right? So it will become a semicircle. So area of this portion, required portion, the required area is pi r square. R square is 1 square by 2. So area is pi by 2, है ना? So without integration we can do it, okay? हाँ, जो काटा वो उधर आ गया. But now there's another question, okay? Now there's another question, and this another question is, okay, you need to find, see this y-axis is dividing this required जो area भी हमने निकाला, y-axis is dividing this area into two parts, okay? This is first part, and second part let me shade with yellow color, okay? The right side of y-axis and the left side of y-axis. So now the question is, this is the portion which is right side of y-axis, okay? And the white wala portion is left side of y-axis. So y-axis is dividing this portion, जो अभी हमने area निकाला, which was equal to area of semicircle also, into two parts. This is say A1 and this is say A2. Now you need to find A1 upon A2. Okay, now that is your question. This was the question in which you will be requiring some integration. Okay, अब करो. Now you will have to integrate. Are you getting? So basically you need to find this area, right? ये मिल जाएगा, then it's done. Question is done. Tell me this area and then you're done. 1 plus pi by 1 minus pi. All right. 1 minus pi by 1 plus pi. Let me check. It is 1 plus pi minus 1 minus pi. Yeah. It is 1 plus pi upon pi minus 1. Okay. Pi minus 1. 1 minus pi तो negative होगा ना. Area का ratio positive. Pi minus 1. So yes. See, 1, I think तुमने ये वाला integrate. देखो, इधर integrate करेंगे. If I integrate from -1 to 0, then I'll integrate x cube minus x. Because x cube minus x is above x axis. So x cube minus x axis is 0. So dx. और या फिर ऐसे भी कर सकते हो. 1 to 0. Now x axis minus, because ये x axis से नीचे है, तो 0 minus करना पड़ेगा. So 0 minus x cube minus x. This will give you positive area. But अगर उल्टा कर दिया तो negative आ जाएगा. So you can put mod. Are you understanding this? Just for the understanding, I'm telling you this thing. So you can integrate it. You can integrate this part. 0 to 1. I'm sorry. 0 to 1. this is x minus x cube. Okay, this is something which will give you the positive area. So it is x square by 2 minus x raised to 4 by 4, and it is going to be 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4, and it is going to be 1 by 4. Okay, so this area is 1 by 4. So A1 if I write, A1 is going to be quarter circle plus, quarter circle is pi by 4 plus 1 plus 1 by 4, and A2 is quarter circle, that is pi by 4 minus 1 by 4. Okay, so A1 upon A2 is going to be pi plus 1 upon pi minus 1. Yes, of course, this is the answer. Yes, right. Correct. Now shall we do one more question? Tell me, shall we do some more questions? I can continue. All right. Okay. Okay, we'll continue tomorrow. No problem. We'll learn tomorrow. So we'll go slowly. Okay, we'll go slowly. So we'll keep practicing. So just with me, you just keep practicing area under the curve and differential equation. It will be covered smoothly in 3-4 sessions. I mean, area will be covered in 3-4 sessions, and differential equation will be 5-6 sessions. Okay, so we'll keep practicing it 1 hour daily. All right. Chalo, take care. Bye.